G'day, welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. Yes, we're back in France. Continue on with all our farming exploits. All right, let's get into it. We got some work to do. So, I'll bring up the UI. We have now progressed into April by an error more than anything else. But anyway, we're in April, first day of April. So, we've got 2 fields left to seed that we hadn't carried on. Now, the good part being the 1st of April is we can actually plant a couple of different crops. One of those being soybeans, and that's what we're going to head up here and plant into our field up here on the side of the hill, our newer field. And we're going to get that up and going first thing. So let's just head on up there and get that done. We're also going to do some other crops on the other field that we haven't seeded as yet, but I'll get to that in a minute. Alright, before we get too far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Likes help out the channel, and as too does the subscription, and we're on the way to 5,000 subs, so please consider subscribing and helping out. Alright, so what we're going to do here, as you can see here with the calendar, in April we can seed our corn, our soybeans, our sorghum, along with the other products that we could do before. Corn we can't plant anymore, and obviously we can't plant wheat, barley or canola, as that's later in the year. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the soybeans here. So I'm just going to get a AI running on a play course. So we're going to create the job. Okay, and we're going to do that. And we're going to open the close. 3 headlands will be more than enough. Smooth, yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah, let's just do it. Generate the course. That looks okay. So let's get him to go to first waypoint and start. All right, so he's going to be off and tickety-boo. Cool. Right, so now we're going to go to our other seeder, which is up here. So our fence is up here on the side of the hill, and we're going to plant this. Now, I've got sugar beet selected. I just want to see what we've got planted at the moment. We're going to go back and have a bit of a look-see. So down the southern end, we have got oats. So we've got oats in field 26. We've got cotton in field 33. What else we got? 35, we've got barley, and 37, we've got barley. We've got grass in our 45, 46, 47. We've got wheat in 41, and we've got canola in 43, 44. Heading north, our field's up here. We've just planted sugar beets in field 19. Okay. We need to plant field 18 by the look of it. Yeah, we need to plant field 18, so we need to go back to that one, and we need to plant field 10. Now, what else have we got seeded? Nothing else. Did we have potatoes seeded? I thought we did potatoes. Yeah, so we got potatoes in 28 and 27 here. So we got potatoes. So we got potatoes, we've got sugar beets, and all that sort of stuff. So soybeans are going to be over in here now. He started doing his soybeans. So I think over here, we might replant corn in field 10 and field 18. So let's get that going. So that's if the seeder will do it. And it will. All right. So, yeah, let's just get it done. All right. We might just manually seed this one for now. We may just do the hedgerows as normal and then get the AI to take over. But for now, we'll get cracking. And away we go. All right. Cool. So away we go. Now, we've got other things to deal with on the farm, as I just put my time back to 10 times. There we go. A few other things to deal with. We need to check out our animals. We've just collected all the wool, actually, just before we started this episode. We've collected all the wool from the sheep pens, and we've delivered that down to the warehouse. We haven't taken it to the spinnery as yet. So that is there ready to go as well. So we need to move that across at some point. We haven't looked at the other production facilities as yet, so we need to do that. Check to make sure everything is running and we've got supplies where we need to. I need to check out our milk supplies and whether our dairy other production areas like the bakehouse, the aftershock bakery and all that have milk, all that sort of stuff. So we need to check up on all that as well. I need to check on feed for the animals, for the sheep, for the 4 sheep pens, the pig pen and the 2 cow pens. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. And then it's just a matter of hurry up and waiting once we finish seeding these 3 fields we have left, and hurry up and wait for harvesting to be available for any of the fields again. So that's what we've got on. Alright, up the hill. Not our preferred access with these sort of hills because, like I've said previously, the incline is quite severe, so it's better wherever possible to go across the hill as opposed to up and down it. And we'll orientate ourselves to go across from here on in. Alright. So once we've got the corn laid, then I think we'll be okay. I think we've got all the crops in basically that we need to, whether it be for production animals, like so getting pig food going, or anything else for that matter. So I think we'll have all the appropriate crops in the ground to sustain our farming empire and all the needs that are required from crops from the fields. So, but that'll just come with time. We'll determine whether that's actually right or not. But for now, that's what we're stuck with because we're not going to plough in crops that we've seeded and that are growing unless we absolutely have to. But I don't see at this point in time there's any need for that. So we shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay. Alright, so we'll continue doing this. I am going to do up and downs up the hill. I'm just not going to. It's not going to do the rounds. I'm just going to maximise the time I can with the seeder in the ground. And get as much done as we can. And we've pretty much broken the back of this field now anyway. We'd be over halfway almost. The unploughed, unseeded area is getting smaller and smaller with each turn. The interesting part will be whether we have enough seed left over to go and do the other outstanding field, which I think was field 18. I don't think we will. I think we'll run out of seed, but we'll give it a red hot shot. And certainly I would expect we would finish this field before the AI has finished the other field that we've got them working on. Almost there. Let's get that little bit that we missed up here. And then off to field 18 it is. There we go. Alright, so where are we going to go? We're going to go, we're up here. Need to over here. So if we go down through here and then go up, we can go up to this dirt track and then down to 18. So that should be sufficient. A good enough path to get there. So we'll see. And off we go. So we've got 57%. Yeah, I think we're going to have more than enough seed, to be honest, to do this next field, because the next field's only small. It's actually smaller than that field we just did, so that should be okay. Down across over the railway line. And our field is just off to our right. Take out another field, another sign, I mean. There we go. Laughing. Here we are, this is where we're at. Excellent. Right, let's get going. Yes, this one might be a bit bigger than the last field, actually. Thinking about it, looking at it. No, doesn't matter. We'll get in and get it done. What I'll do with this one, we'll do the header rows, then I'll have a hired hand just finish this off. Yeah, it is bigger than the last field, so we're definitely not going to have enough seed. That's okay. We'll sort that out. Now this field is a bit trickier because it's actually got slopes on two different directions. So no matter which way you go, you're going to be going up a slope at some point. Down the hill we go. Put it in neutral and just let gravity take us down. No, we may well go close. I mean, we've only used, what, 4%, 5% now of our seed on this field for the header row. So, I mean, I don't know, we might go close. But anyway, that's okay. We'll find out. So I'm going to get the right hand to do the rest of the work now. And off he goes. All right, cool. Okay, that's all good. Now, I was contemplating rolling the grass field, but I don't think I'm going to because I only had one harvest from it, so I should be okay. I don't think I need to go and collect anything, to be honest. Let me have a look. I have got some oil there. Got some product there. Whoops. How much oil have we got over here? We've got a little bit, not a great amount. I don't think I've got anything up the Aftershock Bakery. Yeah, okay. All right. What we got here? Food. We're okay for food for the chicken coop. Probably need to put another chicken coop or two in as well. Because, well, I mean, that chicken coop is full. So yeah, it's a possibility. But anyway, that's okay. I'm going to run over here. So our wool has just been taken out of the sheep pens here. I'm going to run all the way over here to our production facility over here. Oops, there it is. So we've got over here. Everything's going into areas from there. That's being pumped into everywhere. So that's all being distributors. That's okay. Needs to be topped up with manure, definitely. We've got some oatmeal here to get rid of. We've got lots of maple syrup to get rid of. So we need to come over and collect that. I also need to bring over some manure. How are you guys going for manure over here? Oh, I don't think you're using manure on these ones. So that's okay. But they're all growing. So there's definitely manure needed there and there. Right, now, have I did have a trailer over here at one point. I've got manure in here, I believe. I do, so I've got manure in there. So all I need is a tractor and trailer, and I've got that just here. So let's go and get some manure into the hoop greenhouses to get them running, or keep them running, more to the point. Need to look at whether we need to get the orchards planted and running again. Well, can I make it? No. No, here we go. Disaster. Dush. Oh, lordy. That's going to be problematic. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and pick it up and release it. Trailer's still caught up. Oh, that was a mega disaster. Probably one of the best disasters we've had, I think. Alright, is that loosening off? Yeah, okay. So we didn't see that. That didn't happen. So we're just going to take our damaged Damn stay leg there. Right. Try it this way. Well, we need now for the train to come back through again. No, we'll pull that around. What a disaster. Right. Well, we'll just forget about that, will we? Oh, lordy, lordy. Right, kids, you don't try and race the train through the crossing. Otherwise, disasters like that will happen. All right, so let's get the manure going. Right. Miraculously enough, it doesn't look like the tractor sustained any damage. It doesn't need any extra maintenance from that crash. So that's okay. Small mercies. Oh, Lord. I knew as soon as I did it, it was going to be a bad idea. Brakes. Where's the brake? Well, actually, no, I just don't have any brakes. Well, the trailer doesn't have brakes. One of the two. Okay, you filled up. Won't be able to fill up all three with this trailer load, but I'll fill up 2 of them, and the third one will just be a top up. Yeah, well, maybe we will. Depends how much is in here. Nothing, so no, it won't be a fill up. There we go. But that'll do. That'll get that running again, so that's okay. Right, while we're here, let's have a look at the orchards and see exactly what the status of those are and why we've got them shut down. It's probably because we had so much product in them like we normally do that we just shut them down to give it a bit of a break. Hey, why is that not running? Need eggs and butter. Okay. The millennium, well, that's got no milk, so we need that running to get butter. Right, that's the same old problem. Okay, so you've got nothing there. You got nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. So you've distributed everything out, which is what we're waiting for. Right. Okay, so you've got manure. So I'm going to do plum and pear. Orange and lemon, cherry and apple, plum and pear, orange and lemon. I'm not going to do that with manure because I don't need that much orange and lemon. Traditionally found. And cherries the same. Apples. Right, that'll get that running again. Okay, cool. That's what we need for that. Right, so we're going to head back to the farm again. Lick our wounds. No train coming this time. Bit late to check there now, they all say. I might just see if there's any hay in here, and I'll top up the sheep while we're here. While we've got a tractor and trailer running, we might as well pop that up. If I've got hay here, that is, and I do. There we go. on another matter altogether, I'm not sponsored or anything by Prime or anything else like that, but today Clarkson's Farm Season 2 was released with Jeremy Clarkson and Caleb, and I enjoyed looking at it so far. I only watched part way through episode 1, but it is a bit of a fun watch. So I don't know if any of you are watching it, but it's certainly available on Prime in case you may be interested for Season 2. And let me know down below if you are watching it, what you think of it. Oh, Jesus. Right, we've had a really bad day with this tractor, haven't we? Okay. Can't believe we've done that. Right. You didn't see that. Man. I think this tractor needs to be put in the shed and just left there for a while. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to park it so it's out of the way. I can't damage it anymore. And we'll just leave it. Right. Be off. Alright, I think we might go and grab the products from the bakery and stuff. So let's see if we've got in here. We've got any eggs. Oops. Go around here and look at the display. We have got some eggs, so I can take some eggs out. And it's just milk we need at the bakery. What have you stopped for? Right. Why have you not done your job? You're supposed to be seeding all this. Why did you stop there? It's a bit bizarre, actually. I don't know why he would have stopped there. Right, off you go. Actually, that's where I want to be. So let's have a look at the milk situation here. I've got 48,000 litres of milk in there. I've got no milk in the milk storage, and I've got 52,000 litres of milk over here. Okay. But have I got a truck and trailer over here for anything? Milk transport? No. Okay. So we have to head on back to the farm and grab something. And this is what we're going to grab. So we'll go grab the milk and take it to the dairy. That's the priority at the moment. Now I do have 8,000 litres of milk in the silo over here we were using as a temporary storage of milk. So we're going to grab that and take that out as well. Then I can get rid of that silo as well, because we've now got the milk storage down at the milk barns. So we don't, or the cow barns I mean, we don't need this storage here anymore. So you can pull this apart and sell it. There we go. Right, off we go. Over our new bridge and road that we put in. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop off the milk now. It doesn't make any difference. It's going to do a round trip. I'm going to drop off the milk we've got there now so I can start producing, but at the end of the day, we're coming to the close of this episode, so it's not going to make any difference to us anyway. So we will just go and grab all the milk from the cow pens. We'll bring it back over, fill up the dairy, and then we'll worry about the bakery and stuff a little bit later on. We need to get the butter and the cream and that produced to support the ongoing production of other elements, so we'll get that sorted out first. Now we'll take the shortcut across the field. We'll fill up. There we go. And then we'll fill the rest of the front trailer at the other cow barn, and then we'll put the rest in the trailing, the trail trailer, the following trailer, the rear trailer. Okay. And that's it, done. Alright, so now we'll head on over and we'll put this into the dairy. If there's any left over, we'll take that to the Aftershock bakery or the... in fact, we might take it to the bakery factory if that's got no milk in it at the moment as well. But in any case, that will be the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to press that like button and also the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider pressing that subscribe button and also the alarm notification icon, so you're made aware when new videos are available on the channel. On the road to 5,000 subs, so it'd be great to have you join us for that. Don't forget you can come and join us on Twitter, Discord and Facebook. The details are down below in the description as well. So we'll meander past the meander past sheep pens in the factory, and we're going to come into the dairy farm, and then that will be it for the episode. So again, thanks very much for watching. Most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Solid Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. See you all later. Bye.